Hello students. So here in this video segment we shall solve all the multiple choice questions which have been released by the Karnataka State Education Examination Board. So this is the first model paper what they have released, which contains a set of 40 multiple choice questions. All these questions are very easy, and if you have solved all the previous question papers and if you are very thorough with all the fundamental concepts, you will be able to solve all the 40 of them very easily. So let's begin with the first one. The first one states that if the pair of linear equations 3x plus 2ky equals 2 and 2x plus 5y plus 10 equals 0 are parallel, then the value of k is. So what is the value of k? So we know that a1 by a2 must be equal to b1 by b2 but should not be equal to c1 by c2. So this is the condition if the pair of equations are parallel. If they are parallel, they have no solution. So this is a1, b1, and I have to bring 2 to the other side. So therefore 3x plus 2ky minus 2 equals 0. So let me write the values. a1 equals 3, b1 equals 2k, c1 equals minus 2. And what about a2? This is a2, which is 2, b2 is 5, c2 is 1. So let me substitute and check if this condition is true. So I have 3 by 2 must be equal to 2k by 5 must not be equal to minus 2 by 1. So therefore this condition has to be satisfied. So I equate 3 by 2 equals 2k by 5. So therefore I have 2k equals, so 5 will go to the numerator here, 3 into 5 by 2. So I bring this 2 to the denominator. So k equals 3 into 5 is 15, 2 into 2 is 4. So you have 15 by 4. So this is the right answer. If you observe, this is option A. So let's move on with the next question. Given a pair of linear equations 2x minus 5y plus 4 equals 0 and 2x plus y minus 8 is equal to 0. Now they have, whether they have a unique solution or not, we have to identify. So this is a1, a1 is 2, b1 is minus 5, c1 is 4, similarly a2 is 2, b2 is 1, c2 is minus 8. So let's observe a1 by a2 and b1 by b2. So a1 is 2, a2 is 2, b1 is minus 5, b2 is 1. So we observe that these two are not equal. That means a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we know that we have a unique solution. And this corresponds to C. The third one, find the value of x and y if the point lies on the linear equation 2x minus 3y equals 12. So very easy, we just have to find the values of x and y. So observe the values of x and y given, substitute the values of x and y in this equation, and LHS should be equal to RHS. Now if we observe, if I put x equal to 3 and y equals minus 2, what do I get? 2 into 3 minus 3 into minus 2. So that gives me 2 into 3 is 6. Again, minus into minus is plus, 2 into 3 is 6. So 6 plus 6 gives me 12. So the value of x and y is 3 and minus 2. So that gives me the option C. Fourth one, identify the wrong statement with respect to a pair of linear equations. So the first one states that if lines are parallel, there is no solution. That is A, which is correct. So you have part A, which is correct. B, if lines are perpendicular to each other, there is no solution. Now if the lines are perpendicular, that means they intersect at a given point. That means there is one solution. So therefore, this is a false statement. What about C? Many solutions if the lines coincide. So of course, if two lines coincide, there are many solutions. So that is the right answer. And D, a unique solution if they intersect. So D, if they intersect, there is a unique solution. That is also right. So therefore, the only wrong answer is B. So B happens to be the statement which is wrong with respect to a pair of linear equations. Fifth one, the 10th term of an AP is, so you have the arithmetic progression given -3, -1, 1, 3 and so on. Now how do I find the common difference? The common difference can be obtained by subtracting any two consecutive terms. So let me take 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 gives me 2, which is the common difference D. So we know that AN equals A plus N minus 1 into D, where AN is the 10th term. So therefore A10 equals A, which is the first term, minus 3, plus N is 10 here. 10 minus 1 is 9, into D is 2. So we get minus 3 plus 9 into 2 is 18, which gives us 15. So 15 is the right answer and the option is D. So the whole idea is you have a set of 40 questions. To complete all these 40 questions in 40 minutes, right? So you should not take more than 1 minute to solve each multiple choice question, right? So if you practice in that direction, then it's going to be very easy. You will have some extra time to solve a few questions which may be a bit difficult, right? So you have to train yourself in such a way that you will be able to solve at least one question per minute. Sixth one, the nth term of an AP is AN equals 7 minus 4N. Then the common difference is, so this is AN. So let's start with A0. The first term is 7 minus 4 into 0, which is 7. The next term, A1, is 7 minus 4 into 1, which is 7 minus 4 is 3. So how do I find the common difference? The common difference is A1 minus A0, which is 3 minus 7, which gives me minus 4. So minus 4 is the right answer. So the option is B. Next, the seventh one. If 4A, B, 28, I have 4A, B and 28. If they are in AP, then we need to find the value of B. So how do I find the value of B? Now these four terms are in arithmetic progression. So I have 4A, B, 28. So what is the difference between these two? It is D, the common difference. Again here you have D. Again here you have D. So 4 plus D plus D plus D. So when I add 3 times D to 4, I get 28, isn't it? So 4 plus 3D gives me 28. So what is D? 3D is 28 minus 4, which is 24. So therefore 3D equals 24, or D equals 24 by 3, which is 8. So the common difference is 8. So what is A? A is 4 plus 8, which is 12. And B is 12 plus 8, which is 20. So the value of B is 20 here. So the right answer option is A. So the value of B is 20. So the right option is A. Moving on with the eighth one. Two arithmetic progressions have the same common difference. The first term of the first arithmetic progression is 5 and the other is 8. Then the common difference between their third terms is, we need to find that. Let's assume that A0 is 5. This is one arithmetic progression and this is B0. B0 is 8. Now what is the third term? The third term is, see, A0 is the first term, A1 and A2. So this is the third term for the first arithmetic progression. For the next progression, I have B0, B1, B2. This is the third term. And it has been given that the common difference is the same. So how do I get A2? A2 is A0 plus 2D, isn't it? So A0 plus D gives me A1. A1 plus D gives me A2. So A2 is A0 plus 2D. Similarly, B0 plus D gives me B1. B1 plus D gives me B2. So therefore B2 is B0 plus 2D. And we know that 2D is common. The common difference is common. and I need to find the difference of their third terms. That means I need to find b2 minus a2, which is, what is b2? b2 is b0 plus 2d. b0 is 8, so I have 8 plus 2d. And what is a0? a0 is 5, 5 plus 2d. So this is b2. So b2 minus a2, which is 8 minus 2d. This is 8 plus 2d, sorry. So you have 8 plus 2d minus 5 plus 2d. So that gives me 8 plus 2d minus 5 minus 2d. 2d gets cancelled. 8 minus 5 is 3. So 3 is the difference between the third term of one arithmetic progression and the third term of the first arithmetic progression. So the answer is 3 and the option happens to be B. Ninth one, Sn equals 3n square plus n. We need to find the third term. So Sn is equal to 3n square plus n. I need to find the third term. Now the sum to 3 terms is 3 into, wherever n is there, I substitute 3. So 3 square plus 3, which is 9 into 3 is 27, plus 3 equals 30. Now the sum to 2 terms, wherever n is there, I put 2. 3 into 2 square plus 2. So 4 into 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. So I have 3 terms. So let it be a0, a1, a2. The sum to 3 terms is 30. The sum to 2 terms is 14. So 30 minus 14 will give me the third term, which is a2. So therefore, the third term, which is a2, is 30 minus 14, which gives me 16. So 16 is the right answer, and the option is B. The 10th one, the constant term in the quadratic equation after reducing it to the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is. So we have the equation 3x square minus 3 into 2x minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, I have to reduce this and get this in the general form of the quadratic equation. So we have 3x square minus 3 into 2x. So I get minus 6x minus 3 into minus 4 gives me plus 12 equal to 0. So this is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now here I need to find what is c. C is 12. This is 12, isn't it? So c is 12. So therefore the right option is D. 11th one, 1 root of the quadratic equation 2x minus 3 into x plus 5 equal to 0 is minus 5. What is the other root? Now how do we get the roots? We have to equate each of them to 0. So x plus 5 equals 0. So x is equal to minus 5. And the next one is 2x minus 3 equals 0. So therefore 2x equals 3, or x equals 3 by 2. So this happens to be the other root, and the option is C. Find the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. Now to find the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation, I need to find the discriminant. Now a is 1, coefficient of x square, b is minus 2, and c is 1. Now we know that the discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So b square is minus 2 square, minus 4 into a is 1, c is 1. So we get, this is 4 minus 4 giving me 0. So when the discriminant value b square minus 4ac equals 0, now what are the roots? The roots are nothing but they are real and equal. So the right answer happens to be A. Next, 13th one. The sum of the squares of two consecutive odd numbers is 394. So the mathematical equation is, so the sum of two consecutive odd numbers. So let the first number be x, the consecutive odd number, so the next number x plus 1 will be even, the next consecutive odd number will be x plus 2. So sum of their squares, that means I take the square of both the numbers, I take their sum, that is equal to 394. So x square plus x plus 2 the whole square is equal to 394 is the right answer, and that is option B. If angle B is 90 degrees and given that AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 8 centimeters and AC is 10 centimeters, we need to find sine of 90 minus theta. Now we know that what is sine of 90 minus theta? It is nothing but cos theta. Now what is cos theta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So cos theta is adjacent side is 8 by hypotenuse is 10. So 8 by 10 is the answer. So we get the option D. 15th one, 2 sine 2 theta equals root 3. What is theta? So let's see what theta is. So sine 2 theta is root 3 by 2. Now we know that sine of something equals root 3 by 2. So this angle has to be 60 because we know that sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So therefore 60 equals 2 theta. So if 60 degrees is equal to 2 theta, then what is theta? 2 theta equals 60 degrees. So theta equals 60 degrees by 2, which gives us 30 degrees. So that is the right answer. So the answer is C. So you choose the option C. Now consider the figure given. The circle with O as the center and AC is the tangent, and OC happens to be 4 centimeters and angle ACO is 30 degrees, then the radius of the circle. So we need to find what is OA. So OA is the radius. Now what is OA? Now we know that sine 30 is opposite side by hypotenuse. So sine 30 degrees is equal to opposite side is OA divided by OC. Now what is sine 30? Sine 30 is 1 by 2 equals OA by OC is 4. So OA, which is nothing but the radius, equals, I take this 4 here, 4 by 2, which is 2 centimeters. So the radius of the circle is 2 centimeters. The right option is C. If sine theta equals x by y, what is cos theta? Let me draw a right angle triangle ABC. This is theta. Sine theta is x by y, opposite side by hypotenuse. I have to find cos theta. Now what is cos theta? It is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. So I need to find what this adjacent side is. Using Pythagoras theorem, we know that AC square equals AB square plus BC square. Now what is AC square? It is y square equals AB square is x square plus BC square. What is BC? BC is nothing but I take this x square to LHS, so you will get root of y square minus x square. So this is y square minus x square. Now what is cos theta? Very simple. Cos theta is adjacent side, which is root of y square minus x square divided by the hypotenuse, which is y. So now you look out for the right option. So the right option which matches with this answer is D. 18th one, if sine A plus sine square A is 1, now what is cos square A plus cos power 4A? Now this is a very interesting problem. Now let's take this expression. Now we know that 1 equals sine square A plus cos square A. Right? So sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So instead of theta I have A. So we have sine A plus sine square A equals, instead of 1 I'll write sine square A plus cos square A. Cancel sine square A, sine square A. So sine A is equal to cos square A. So wherever sine A is there, I will replace it by cos square A in this expression. So instead of sine A, I write cos square A plus sine A is nothing but cos square A, the whole square, that is equal to 1. Now cos square A, the whole square, is nothing but cos power 4A. So we get cos square A plus cos power 4a is equal to 1, and this is the right answer. So the option is D. If origin is the midpoint of the line joining the points A, which is 4 comma minus 6, and B, which is A and B, what are the values of A and B? So we have 2 points A and B. So this is A and this is B. And here you have the origin, which is 0, 0. And 0, 0 happens to be the midpoint. This is 4 comma minus 6. This is A and B. So I need to find the value of A and B. Now we know that from the midpoint formula, the first value, say if this is x and this is y, what is x? X is x1 plus x2 by 2. Y is y1 plus y2 by 2. So instead of x and y, I have 0. So let me write 0 equals x1 plus x2, that is 4 plus a by 2. And similarly, 0, that is y equals y1 plus y2 by 2, minus 6 plus b by 2. So here I bring this 2 to this side. 2 into 0 is 0. So 4 plus a is equal to 0, or a is equal to minus 4. 2 into 0 is 0. So therefore minus 6 plus b is equal to 0, or b equals 6. So the two values of a and b are a equals minus 4 and b equals 6. And the option is C. Question 20. The distance between the 2 points A x1 y1 B x2 y2 is, so this is nothing but distance formula, isn't it? So what is distance formula? It is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So very easy. D is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, the whole root. So the option is A. Next, 21st one. If the points A 1 comma 2, O 0 comma 0 and C A comma B are collinear, then how is A and B related? Now if they are collinear, we find that I have the expression, isn't it? So do you remember the expression? If 3 points are collinear, which expression is equal to 0? I have half into x y minus y. So you have 1 2 3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. This should be equal to 0, right? So this is in order 1 2 3 2 3 1 3 1 2. Now x1 is 1, y1 is 2, this is x2 y2, and this is x3 y3. So let me substitute. Now half, I take this 2 to the other side, so that is going to be 0 here. 2 into 0 is 0. So this expression should be equal to 0. So let me substitute the values. x1 is 1, y2 is 0, minus y3 is b, plus x2 is 0. So 0 into anything is 0, plus x3 is a, y1 is 2, minus y2 is 0. This should be equal to 0. So you have 1 into minus b is minus b, plus 2a equals 0, or 2a equals b. So the option is B here. A very easy problem. Or 22nd one. In the graph, find the value or find the length of AB. So there's a graph which has been given. You can see it on the screen. So I have a line x 1 comma 2 and y 4 comma 5. I dropped two perpendiculars. This is A and this is B. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now we need to find this distance AB. To find this distance AB, first find the x value, because this is on the x-axis. Any point on the x-axis will have the y value 0. So A is 1 comma 0, B is 4 comma 0. Right? So therefore, what is this length? It is nothing but 4 minus 1, or if you want to use the distance formula, you can use this. 4 minus 1, the whole square, the whole root. So it's going to be 3 square root, which is going to give me 3. So therefore, AB is nothing but equal to 3 units. And the right option is C. 23rd one. A student has scored 65 marks in first language and then 50 marks in science, 55 in social science, and some marks in maths. So maths we don't know. Let me call it as X. So therefore, if the average marks in all these 4 subjects is 60, then find the marks scored by the student in maths. So I have called it as X. So the average is given. So how do you calculate the average? Sum of all these 4 divided by 4 should give me 60. So 65 plus 50 plus 55 plus X by 4 is 60. So take 4 to the other side. So I get 6 4s are 24, 240 equals. So let me add all these 3. So when I add all these 3, I get 170 plus X. So what is X? Take 170 to the other side. 240 minus 170, which gives me 70. So the student has scored 70 marks in mathematics. So that option is option D. 24th one. The empirical relation between the 3 central tendencies is. So we know that 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. So this is a very favorite 1-mark question which keeps coming again and again. So you have to remember that 3 median equals mode plus 2 mean, and the right option is option A. So problem 25, we need to find the median class. So given you have the class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. But then the frequency has been mentioned as 5, 8, 12, 15 and 20. Now maybe there is a printing mistake because this does not look like frequency, right? So this appears to be the cumulative frequency. Now if that is the case, what should be the frequency? If this is 5, let's see if this is the cumulative frequency. 8 minus 5 gives me 3. 12 minus 8 gives me 4, 15 minus 12 gives me 3, and 20 minus 15 gives me 5. And then if you add up 10 plus 7 plus 3 gives me 20. So 20 by 2 of course is 10, and I find where you have 10. So that corresponds to the interval 20 is to 30. So the actual answer should be 20 is to 30, but what has been given? It has been given that this itself is the frequency, right? So maybe there is an error in the question, and what they actually intend us to find may not match with the answer 20 is to 30. If we assume that this is the cumulative frequency, then of course the class interval would be 20 is to 30, and that would correspond to B. Now let's move on with the next one. So problem 26. So given a triangle ABC, we have AB by AC is equal to BD by CD. And apart from that, angle B is 70, angle C is 50. I need to find BAD. Now given BD and CD are equal. So if these two are equal, we find that this is the median. So when you have a median here, we find that it divides and these two angles will be equal. Now in a given triangle, we know that the sum of all the 3 angles will be equal to 180 degrees. So you have 180 minus 70 minus 50 gives me 60 degrees. So this entire angle A will be equal to 60 degrees. And since this is a median, it divides 60 into 2 halves. So therefore angle BAD is nothing but 60 by 2, which is 30 degrees. And the right option is A. Problem 27. We find that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, and angle ABC is equal to angle DEF is equal to 60 degrees. So if that is the case, what is AC? We need to find AC. So given the two figures, I have ABC This is 4.8 centimeters, and this is 6 centimeters, and this is 60 degrees. This is also 60 degrees, DEF. And we find that this is 2.4, this is 3, and this is 1.3. Since both the triangles are similar, we find that their corresponding sides, the ratio of the corresponding sides are proportional. Therefore, AB by DE must be equal to AC by DF. So what is AB by DE? 4.8 divided by 2.4 must be equal to AC by 1.3. So this is 2 times. So I take this 1.3 here. So AC will be 1.3 into 2, which gives me 2.6 centimeters. So this is 2.6 centimeters, and the right option is B. 28th one. In the triangle ABC, I have a triangle ABC. We find that DE is parallel to BC. Then if AB is to AD is equal to 5 is to 3, then what about the areas? The areas will be the square of the ratio of the sides, isn't it? Because these two are parallel. So therefore, area of ABC divided by area of ADE will be equal to AB by AD the whole square, which is 5 by 3 the whole square, or it is 25 by 9. So the ratio is 25 by 9, or 25 is to 9, and the option is D. 29th one. Angle ABC is 90 degrees. So we have a triangle ABC. So this is 90 degrees, and then BD is perpendicular to AC. So this is D, so I have BD is perpendicular to AC. If AB is 6 centimeters, and if BC is 8 centimeters, and if AC is 10 centimeters, then in that case we need to find AD. So let this be X. I need to find AD. AD is X. So if this is X, what is this? DC is nothing but 10 minus X. 10 minus X. Right. Now if I consider triangle ABD, it's a right angle triangle where AB is the hypotenuse. So using Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square, or 6 square is equal to BD square. Let me keep this as it is, BD square plus X square. Now next let me consider triangle BCD. If I consider triangle BCD, I have 90 degrees here. The hypotenuse is BC. So I have BC square equals BD square plus CD square. Now what is BC square? 8 square is equal to BD square plus, what is CD? CD is 10 minus X the whole square. Now from this expression, what is BD square? BD square is equal to 6 square minus X square. And from this expression, what is BD square? 8 square minus 10 minus X the whole square. So therefore, BD square equals 8 square minus 10 minus X the whole square. Now if I consider these two equations, call this as 1 and 2, I find that the LHS are equal, so I equate the RHS. So we have 6 square minus X square equals 8 square minus 10 minus X the whole square. 6 square is 36 minus X square equals 8 square is 64 minus of 10 minus X the whole square. So this is of the form A minus B whole square. A square is 100 minus 2AB 20X plus X square or B square. Remove the brackets, I get 36 minus X square equals 64 minus 100 plus 20 minus X square. So X square gets cancelled. So what is 20X? I have 20X. I take all the other terms to the other side. So you get 100 plus 36 is 136 minus 64. So we have this is equal to 72. So 20x is equal to 72 and x is equal to 72 by 20, which is equal to 3.6 centimeters. So the value of x or AD is 3.6 centimeters and this corresponds to the answer B. So this is one problem which takes quite some time because you have a lot of calculations to do. Though it is an MCQ, this problem takes a lot of time. Which of them do not form a right angled triangle? So I need to check which of them is not a Pythagorean triplets. So first one, A, 5, 12, 13, of course is a Pythagorean triplet. So if you remember, most of the Pythagorean triplets are known, 5, 12, 13. Next, you have 8, 15 and 17, of course is a Pythagorean triplet. D is 7, 24, 25 is also a Pythagorean triplet. But C, 3, 8, 6 is not. So to check, is 8 square equal to 3 square plus 6 square? Check. So you have 8 square is 64 and you have 36 plus 9. So 3 square is 9. So you get 45 is definitely not equal to 64. So the answer is C. 4 statements with respect to tangents. The wrong statement is. So let us go through all these statements. There are exactly 2 tangents that can be drawn to a circle from a point lying outside the circle. So this is the right statement. So if I consider a point outside the circle, exactly 2 tangents can be drawn to the circle from a given point. So the first one is the right statement. There is only one tangent passing through a point lying on a circle. Of course, this is a true statement. Next, only 2 tangents can be drawn from a point lying inside a circle. So from a point inside the circle, you can possibly not draw a tangent. So statement C is the wrong statement. What about the fourth one? The lengths of the tangents drawn from the external point to a circle are equal. That is also a right statement. So therefore the wrong statement is the statement C. 32nd one. There is a circle and there is a point P. So you have PA and PB. These are 2 tangents. Each of them are of length 5 centimeters. This angle is 60 degrees. We need to find the length of the chord. So what is the length of the chord? We need to find. So I need to find AB. Now we know that the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And this angle B is opposite AP, which is 5, and this angle A is opposite PB, which is also 5. So therefore these 2 angles are equal, isn't it? So let me call this as X. This also will be X. Hence 2x plus 60 is equal to 180 degrees. So what is X? So 2x is equal to 120. X is equal to 120 degrees by 2, which is equal to 60 degrees. So this is also 60, this is also 60. So now I find that all the 3 angles are equal. And this forms an equilateral triangle. If in a triangle all the 3 angles are equal, then all the 3 sides also will be equal. So therefore AB is 5 centimeters. So therefore the correct answer AB is equal to 5 centimeters and the option is C. The angle between 2 radii of a circle is 130 degrees. So this is 130 degrees. Then the angle between the tangents drawn at the ends of the radii is. So I need to find this angle. So we know that these 2 angles are supplementary. That is 130 plus, if I call this as X, is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore what is X? It is 180 minus 130, which is equal to 50 degrees. And the right option is D. A student has constructed a triangle ABC. If ABC is 5 and BC is 6.5 and AC is 7, and he then constructs another triangle ADE, which is similar to ABC, such that the sides are in the ratio 5:7 or 5/7, then the corresponding length of the sides AD and AE are. So I need to find AD and AE. So we know that AB by AE is equal to 5 by 7. They are given in the ratio, isn't it? Now what is AB? AB is 5. So 5 by AE is equal to 5 by 7. So what is AE? Take A, bring AE to the side. So I get AE is equal to 7 into 5 by 5. So 5 gets cancelled. So AE is equal to 7 centimeters. So similarly, you have AC by AD is equal to 5 by 7. AC is 7 by AD is equal to 5 by 7. Now what is AD? AD is, I bring AD here, take this 7 here. 7 into 7 is 49 by 5. So you get the value as 9.8 centimeters. So the value of AE is 7, the value of AD is 9.8, and the right option is option A. Consider a circle, and then you have A, this is the center of the circle, and B. O is the center of the circle. The tangent AB is 24. So AB is the tangent, and this is 24 centimeters. OA is 25. I need to find the radius, which is OB. So we know that this angle is 90 degrees. So the radius and the tangent always meet in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other. So this forms a right angle triangle. So OA square is equal to OB square plus AB square. So 25 square is equal to R square plus 24 square. So we have just seen in the previous question, one of them is a Pythagorean triplet. So what is R square? R square is 25 square minus 24 square, which is 625 minus 576, which is 49. So R is root 49, which is 7 centimeters. So the right option is option B. Next, 36th one. The curved surface area of a cylinder of radius r and height h. A direct formula question. It is 2 pi r into h centimeter square. So the option is D. A very simple one. 37. The relation between the slant height L and the height h and radius of a cone r is. So we know that L square equals h square plus r square. Again a direct question. The option is B. 38th one. The surface area of the sphere is 616 square centimeter. So the surface area of the hemisphere is going to be half that of the sphere, which is going to be 616 by 2, which is 308 square centimeter. So the option is B. 39th one. The perimeter of base of right circular cylinder is 44 centimeter and the height is 10. Find the volume. Therefore, you find that the volume of a cylinder is pi r square h, whereas the perimeter of the circular base of the cylinder is 44. So 2 pi r is 44. So r is 22 by pi. So pi can be written as 22 divided by 22 by 7. So this becomes 7 here. The radius is 7. So 7 goes on top. So now the volume is pi into 7 into 7 into 10. 7 into 7 is 49, into 10 is 490. So 490 pi, that's the volume. So it is centimeter cube. So the option is A. 40th one. Prepare a cone from a clay model. So you're going to prepare a cone like this, and you're going to cut it with a knife which is parallel to its base. So when I cut it parallel to its base, I get a shape like this. And what is this called as? This is referred to as D, which is frustum of a cone. So in this video segment, we have gone through all the 40 MCQ questions which have been released by the Karnataka State Education Examination Board. So do practice and wish you all the best. And for all the other videos in Mathematics Class 10, make sure that you go through the playlist Mathematics for Class 10th. And thanks for watching.